I wasn't sure if I was going to post anything about the fires, but since we were directly impacted by it, I have decided to talk about it a little bit here on my channel. So for those of you who don't know, I live in Southern California, and a couple of weeks ago, it got really bad here. Fires were breaking out, and unfortunately, one of those fires landed on our street. So it was really traumatic and scary, and back in the house with my family. As I'm recording this, I actually have a window in front of me where I can see all of the charred land that basically comes up to the front of our house. The first responders are incredible. They are superheroes. They came sailing up our street. They made a perimeter. They were fighting back the fire. We literally evacuated as the flames were visible on the hill by our house. There's no other way to explain it except being just truly terrifying. I'm also acutely aware of how lucky we are. Our house is still standing. We had some ash and smoke. We have cleaned it. We have 5 air filters going in our house. We're working so hard to get everything, back to normal, and some people lost everything. So I am quite aware of the fact that we just got really, really lucky. These fires just took us by surprise, by storm. And of course, people we know and love have been impacted by these fires. It's impossible to live here and not know people who are going through this tragic loss because of the devastation of the fires. Because we were so lucky and our house was saved, we are back and we are home, and we are so, so, so grateful. When I say we, I mean me, my husband, my children, that we had such incredible support from the community, from the fire department, from the police, from all of the first responders, paid and voluntary, people in our community that prepare for events like this and jump into gear. When we were trying to leave our street, when the fire was on our street and we were all trying to get out, a man got out of his car and started working in the intersection to help traffic flow. And he was a volunteer. He just started doing that, and he made things run so smoothly. And just seeing him do that impacted me in such a huge way, because I thought he didn't have to do that. He could have just left, but he didn't. And there's a lot of people that stayed and helped and did what they could. I ran to my neighbor's house, pounded on their doors, made sure they were getting out. There was a lot going on, and we all worked together to make it out of here. The 8 or 9 hours after we evacuated, when we thought our house was for sure gone. I mean, there was a horseshoe of fire around our street. I don't even know how to put it into words. Those 9 hours were really tough. But what happened during those 9 hours was we realized how unimportant most of the physical stuff that we have is, and how truly important our family is, and how much we love each other. The first thing I'm probably going to be showing on this channel is how I'm going to be getting rid of things in my life, in my home, that I don't need, because there is nothing like just escaping your house and just making a run for it and leaving everything behind to really show you how much of the stuff you have probably isn't serving you. And that's what I think we figured out too. We don't need all of the things, but we do need each other. So if you know somebody who is going through any of this, just support them, hug them. It's a lot.